I'm 7 months pregnant now in New York City as a professional dancer. Let's get ready while we do a much needed catch up. We are starting a family in New York City. It was never part of the plan. Me and my husband Lewis have been together since high school. We've always known that we want to start a family. As things go, we prioritize career, namely my career, because obviously the industry is kind of limited to what cities you can be in. I thought by now I would be back living in the South as a stay-at-home mom. God's plans were different and better than mine. So now we're just not sure if we're ready to leave New York yet. Kind of weary because we don't have any family close by. My family lives in North Carolina now, and Lewis's family is from Brazil, but they live in Europe. So it does feel a little bit scary to be starting a family in a city with no family. Both of our careers are here at this point, and unfortunately, obviously, I kind of have to put my career on a slight hold because I'm carrying a child. I'm hoping to get back into dancing fairly quickly after giving birth, which has always been my fear, knowing that I wanted to start a family someday, knowing that, obviously my job is dependent on my body being able to do certain things and look a certain way. So it's always been my fear, but luckily everything has been really smooth so far, and I'm praying it stays that way. I was so happy to have some really cool dance jobs at the beginning of my pregnancy. I did both an episode of The Gilded Age and a 6-week run in an off-Broadway show. So doing those jobs, it was really encouraging to kind of have some momentum in the start of this crazy new chapter for me. And I think it's super cool to think someday I get to tell my baby that I danced on stage and in a TV show with them in my belly. So we have a small amount of fear about the whole New York City thing and being far from family, my career being unknown, etc., etc. Lewis's job is a lot more normal than mine, thank God. We also know in the back of our minds that if we have a baby here and we hate it, we can leave. But it would be hard to walk away from all the cool opportunities here. We really do want to start a family here. And my plan is to get back to dancing. And if I want to do that, I got to be in New York City. But honestly, we're going to find out together. People very often these days ask me what my dream job is. And to that I say, I don't know, because I'm already doing things in my life and in my career that I never would have even dreamed of myself. So I think it's kind of cool to adapt your dreams to your circumstances. And I don't know, I'm really excited to bring a baby into this New York City chapter. It's been a really lovely chapter so far, and we'll see if this is the start of something new or a beautiful ending to that chapter.